So you want to paper trade on Webull. Well, let's place a practice trade, check the position, and close it out. We'll do stocks first, and then we'll do an option example right after. So start with opening your Webull app, and then I want you to look down toward the bottom, and you should see the menu tab. Tap that. And then once it gets to the next page, you're going to tap on more, and that should be under shortcuts. And then you'll scroll down to trading, and I want you to tap paper trade. And if your layout looks different, just look for paper trade somewhere under that trading section. And before we place any type of paper trade, I want you to look at the virtual balance that Webull gave you. Now you can change that balance. If you want to change it, just tap that pencil icon that's next to net account value, and you can enter the amount that you actually want to practice with. And then once you enter the actual amount you want to use, you'll just hit confirm 2 times. Now, if it were me, I would keep it pretty close to what you are realistically going to be trading with when you live trade. So if you're starting small, I wouldn't practice as if I have like this huge 6-figure account. I would start also in my paper trading small so you can have good habits. Now I want you to tap on the orange paper trade button at the bottom of the screen, and we'll practice making that paper trade. So once we're inside paper trade, you're going to search for the ticker that you actually want to practice with. So you click inside that search box, and for this example, I'm going to use SPY. You can pick whatever you want. I'm starting with a stock just to show the basic flow. So search for your ticker, and then you're going to tap on that ticker or that symbol. And then after that, you're just going to tap on paper trade. Now for this example, we're just going to choose buy. You see there's a couple options. You can either buy or sell. You'll also see the order type area. This is where you can practice different types of order types. For this walkthrough, we're going to keep it super simple. And then we're going to enter the number of shares. I'll use 2. And then once everything looks right, you review the order, then you can submit the paper trade. After it goes through, Webull should show that the practice ordered field. It could take a second. And then now you go back to your paper trading account. You can just kind of back out until you're out and back to the main screen. Your position should show up under your paper positions like mine does. This is where you can check the basic, the ticker, how many shares you have, your average price, market value, and unrealized gain or loss. And the market is open, so it's moving in real time. To close the paper trade manually, you're going to tap on the position, and then you're going to choose close or sell depending on what your screen shows you. And then you'll enter the number of shares that you want to close. We'll close both at the same time. You'll review it, and then you submit the paper order. And once it fills, that practice position is closed. Now, if you trade options and you want to practice that, this is the part you want to pay attention to. And the goal is still the same. We're just practicing the platform. We're not building strategies. You see, I'm not looking at charts or anything. I just want to show you the mechanics and the process. So from the paper trading area, again, you're going to search the ticker that you want to practice with. And for this one, we'll use QQQ. Now, open the ticker, and then you're going to look at the top where it says options. And then once you click on that option section, from there, this is where we'll choose the expiration date that we want to look at. And obviously, in a real trade, you would pay more attention to what you're actually choosing, but I'm arbitrarily choosing. And for this walkthrough, I'm just going to use one contract so that you can see the flow. So once you know the contract, you can select your contract, and Webull brings up the paper trade order screen. Before you submit anything, check the contract details, good habits, the ticker, the expiration date, the strike price, call or put, and your estimated cost. And then you'll also see a drop down where you can choose the different order types. This is where you can practice over time your different order types, like your market, your limit, your stop, or your stop limit. Just practice all those. Practice, practice, practice. For this walkthrough, I'm gonna keep it simple, and we're gonna use a limit order. Then review the paper order, and we can submit it. Once it fills, the options paper trade should show up in your paper positions just like it did for the first stock trade example. So you can go back to your open positions so you can see where the trade is that we just placed. And this is, again, where you can check the contract, the quantity, your average price, market value, and your unrealized gain or loss. Now, to close the options paper trade manually, again, you choose close or sell to close depending on what your screen is showing you. You want to review the order again, submit it, and once that order fills, the options paper trade is closed. So before you start using real money, I want you to remember, paper trading is useful, but it's not the same as real trading. Paper trading can help you learn the buttons. It can help you practice your order flow. It can help you test ideas, and you can get used to managing your positions, but it won't fully recreate like real feels, slippage, hesitation. Your emotions is a big one that you can't recreate in paper trading, or having the pressure of having actual money involved. So use your paper trading to learn the process, but don't assume like I'm killing it in paper trading that it's the exact same as real trade. It does help, absolutely, but just keep that in mind. But that's the basic paper trading workflow on Webull. You open a paper trade, place the practice trade, check your position, you close it, and you repeat it until it feels very familiar and very fluid. And I'll cover the full Webull kind of trading walkthrough separately in more depth with stop losses and different things like that. But this gives you a safer place to practice before you actually put your money on the line.